pricing models explained. When setting up a campaign, there are a number of different pricing models available depending on the ad format you choose. This video will explain them and give you some advice regarding which one you should use in your campaigns. Explaining the pricing models. These are the basic pricing models available in Exoclick: CPC, CPM, CPV, Smart CPM, Smart CPC. CPC is cost per click. You set up the amount you are willing to pay for each click on the ad. CPM is cost per mile. You set the amount you are willing to pay for 1,000 impressions on the ad. CPV is cost per view. You set the amount you are willing to pay per video view. This price model is exclusive to video campaigns. Views happen 10 seconds after video ad playback. Smart CPM. You set up the maximum CPM you are willing to pay for 1,000 impressions, and the system determines the cost depending on the minimum price and the top CPM running on the target. Lastly, Smart CPC. You set up the maximum cost per click you are willing to pay, and the system determines the cost based on the minimum price and the top CPC that is running on the target. CPC or CPM? When designing your campaigns, it is important to understand what are the benefits and drawbacks of choosing one price model over another. Both can give you good results, but knowing which one to use will help you forecast your costs and get the expected response from the traffic. If you use CPC, your campaigns will focus on getting as many clicks as possible. Clicks are one of the basic metrics to assess the responsiveness of an ad zone, so you can use CPC to find out which zones have a high engagement. Note that, since clicks are harder to forecast than impressions, you will receive a lot of impressions that might not be as good performing as in CPM, but since you are paying per click, this won't have a negative economic impact on the campaign. Besides, you can enable frequency capping to slightly throttle the influx of clicks and have more time to review the zone performance. If you use CPM, your campaigns will focus on getting as many impressions as possible. Since impressions are easier to deliver than clicks, CPM tends to be more competitive than CPC, and therefore can be more expensive. However, it is the best way to guarantee your exposure in the zones that you are interested in. Note that, like in CPC, you can enable frequency capping to mitigate the initial spending of the campaign until you have finished your assessment. Our recommendation is that you combine campaigns using both price models. The CPC campaign will give you details about what zones have a high CTR, and the CPM campaign can help you guarantee the first impression in these zones. Lastly, be aware that there might be some specific traffic segments where the competition is really aggressive, meaning that your only option to receive quality traffic is by using a high CPM or CPC bid. For these cases, we recommend setting the bid using a smart price model, which we will explain in the next section. Smart price models. Let's go into a little more detail about how smart CPM and CPC work and why they are useful for you. With smart pricing models, you set up a maximum bid and the system intelligently ensures that you only pay what you need to win, thus helping you save money. Let's set an example. You are interested in buying US mobile traffic with a banner campaign. For this traffic segment, the top bidder is paying $1.50 CPM. In order to beat this advertiser and get the first impression of the traffic, you set up a maximum CPM of $2. However, you won't be paying $2. The system will decide what's the lowest bid you must pay in order to get the best position in the rotation of campaigns. Only when another advertiser starts bidding at $2 you will start paying this price. In summary, smart pricing models will help you get the best price, whereas standard price models are better for making cost estimations. CPV. As mentioned in the beginning of the video, CPV stands for cost per view. Since the view happens 10 seconds into the ad playback, this price model is halfway between CPM and CPC for video campaigns. It can give some insights about the interest of the users in your product, but it does not require any specific interaction between the user and the ad. CPV can be useful as a benchmark test for the video creatives you are using and as a way to gather feedback about the responsiveness of the traffic. However, if you want to have a competitive video campaign, then we encourage you to use CPM or Smart CPM instead. You can find more tips on how to design a successful video campaign in our blog. Thanks for watching this video.